Well, hello and welcome to Stamping Time with myself, Barb, and I am happy to be able to share some more of the Celebration 2021 items. This is our Berry Blessings stamp set, which comes with some beautiful paper. And what is Celebration? It is a time that Stampin' Up! Sets aside every year, and this year we have two times, but right now it's January and February. And we have a product that you can get for free. So if you've purchased $50 in product, you get to choose a free item. If you have $100 in product, this is one of the stamp sets along with this beautiful paper I'm going to show you here. This is all about our celebration items. There's so many in here. But let me get back to where the Berry Blessings paper is at. Sorry for the glare there, but just getting to the page so I can share with you. That's another wonderful set. Here you go. All right, so here are some of the papers, front and back of these beautiful papers that go with the Berry Blessings stamp set. And then also, another thing is that it coordinates with another stamp set. Here's some more of the papers, which are amazing, absolutely amazing. These are the different colors that coordinate with all of the papers, but it's a 13-piece stamp set. So I wanted to share some of those, and here are two more of the papers that are in that package. So what you get is a package of 12 by 12 along with this stamp set when you choose that as your $100 item through in the Celebration catalog. Of course, there are several other items in here that you can choose from at a $50 level. Let me also show you this stamp set. This Sweet Strawberries actually coordinates with the paper, and that can be found on page 44 of our January to June catalog. And it has this punch that coordinates awesome with this, along with the paper. So lots of information there. I'd love to talk to you more about that. If you have any questions, you let me know. But if you're looking at $100 in product, let me tell you about the best deal of all, and that is actually the discount kit. You also would get 5 packages of designer paper that coordinates with all of our colors when you sign up for that kit during January and February. All the information can be found right on my website. You just go to Barb Rider, RIDER.stampinup.net. I think I showed it at the beginning of the screen, or of the video. And then you can click Join Now, and then you can get all the information. If you need catalogs, please let me know. I'll get those out to you. All right, I have a really sweet little project to show you, and so let me grab all that we need. We're actually just going to use 2 stamp pads. We're going to use Garden Green and Pacific Point. And yes, I've been a demonstrator a long time, so these are the old style pads, but they work just as beautiful. And so we're going to be using those. We're going to be using the blueberries and the stem for the blueberries. Okay, so let me pull in what we're going to be using. We're going to be using Balmy Blue as our base, which is 8.5 by 5.5. We're going to be using the designer paper. So this is the front and the back. See that? And I have a 4 by 3. Let me get my little ruler here so I can make sure to give you the correct ones. Have it on the centimeter side. So 4 by 3. Yes, 4 by 3. And then this piece is 4 inches by, I believe, 2 inches. So 4 by 2. Then I have 3 by 3 basic white, 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 Balmy Blue. That's what we're using for our paper for the project. We're going to be stamping on the basic white. I'm going to be using the garden green. Like I said, that is a color that coordinates with the all the papers that are in that awesome set. And I'm going to start with the outline stamp, and I'm going to come right up to the top, and I am going to stamp that right down on that corner. Okay, so that's garden green. And then this is two-step stamping with distinctive style stamps. Distinctive means it just looks very realistic, okay? And that is going to fit right inside of my leaf here. So to do that, I need to get a little closer and make sure I'm lined up inside those. Let's see how good I can do. And they're designed so that if it's not exactly in there completely, because of the variation in the stamp itself, it actually looks amazing. So it is okay. Two-step stamping is not always made to be exactly inside the lines. Pacific Point is what we're going to be using for our blueberries. And again, there is an outline and there is a solid. So we're going to use the outline first. So let's get that inked up. Make sure that see that ink is all on that stamp. And then I am going to, I see that I've got a little bit on the edge here. I am going to grab my chamois to clean that off so that we do not get that on our project. There we go. Just got a little aggressive in my inking up. Alright, so this stamp actually is going to go right on the blueberries here. Just like that. Look at that. Looks beautiful. Now I'm going to take the distinctive inside of the blueberries, ink that up, make sure that's inked up well. But see that variation in that stamp? And you'll see it as it's stamped on here. And then let's get inside the lines here and stamp that down. And there you are. There's your blueberries. Awesome. Now before I put this away, I am going to go ahead and stamp our greeting or sentiment. And this is also in there. It says Bountiful Blessings. By the way, my group name is called Barbie's Blessings. And so I just thought this was great. Bountiful Blessings is going to get stamped right there. And that is what we're going to stamp for the outside of the card. Next, we are going to just go ahead and mount that right on top of the Balmy Blue. And using the Stamp and Seal, let's go ahead and put that right on there. This is designed so that, got a little fray right there. Let me get that out of the way. This is designed so that it is just 1/4 of an inch larger, just like that. There you go. All right, so 3 by 3, 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. Now we're going to take our base. That is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. Again, fold that over, and let me find my bone folder here, and just take that bone folder and rub that on that crease. Okay, we're going to set this aside for a second, and then now we're going to add our paper. So I think what I want to do, let's take a look here. There's a couple ways I could do it like this with this piece on top. That's the way I had kind of designed it to be, or it can be like this, or it can actually have this part on the top. So I think I'll do it this way. I think we'll do that. And see, then this is going to go right there, just like that. So let's put this down. Just need some adhesive on this piece. And this is, like I said, this is 4 by, I think, 2 inches. So want a little extra on the bottom and an extra on the top because it's a little bit shorter than the 5 1/4 is normal. Doing 1/4 of an inch smaller. Okay, and then I'm just going to turn this over so I can butt this right up against the card that the designer paper that I have already pre-cut. And I'm looking, and it looks like I have that a little bit crooked. Let me see if I can get it off. There we go. Woohoo! All right. There, that's a little better. Okay. There's the front of our card. Now we're ready to mount this onto here. And I'm going to be using some of our dimensionals. We need 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I need one more right there. I love dimensionals. They just give it that little extra something something. All right, this is actually going to go mounted right here, kind of in the center of our card. Make sure that I have it. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. It's turning out really, really, really pretty. Lots of these blues are just really, it's kind of bright, but it's actually a kind of a calming bright. I think it's kind of nice. So I've taken some of our Baker's Twine, which is the white. Right now you can get it in a package with our Blushing Bride. Comes as a combo pack. But I'm going to take I took about a 6-inch piece, actually 12 inches, folded it over so I could double it up. And then I'm going to take our glue dots and I made the bow. Take that, put that knot right on top of that glue dot, and then that glue dot comes off onto my little bow there, and I'm going to put that right there. Just adds a little touch to it and the dimension. All right, and then there is the front of the card. But you know, what's a card without some bling bling, right? I got to add some. So I realized that, okay, these look like they are well loved, and they are. I've used them a lot. Holiday rhinestones. These are blue. There's blue. There's shaded spruce. I believe this might be like Mango Melody or Crushed Curry. I'm not sure. The catalog will tell you. And then Real Red. And so this, adding the holiday rhinestones to your package or to your order to get you to that $50 or even to that $100 so that you can get this stamp set and the paper, add these rhinestones because there's red that goes with the strawberries. There is, actually there's Pool Party in here too. Right there I have one left. It's hard to tell in this video, I can tell you that, on the colors. And then you have the navy, but they go beautiful with this. So we're going to pull these out, and we are going to use, if I can get a hold of them. There we go. And I need my take your pick tool right here, and I love the end that has the putty tip on it. When your putty gets like it's used up or crusty or whatever you want to do, this turns, okay? So turn this and until you feel some resistance, and then you just turn it a little bit, and then that putty starts coming out the tip. And then once you see it start coming out, you can loosen it, and that way it doesn't keep the pressure to keep coming out. So let's add these rhinestones. So I have one large one I think I'm going to add over here. And then let's go one up there and one right there. And it just adds that little extra touch, which I think makes all the difference. Of course, if you don't have it, it still looked beautiful without. But there you go. How fast and easy was that? So this, like I said, this is one of the sets that you can get at the $100 level. We also have one called A Touch of Ink. I'll be sharing more videos, so make sure that you have subscribed and that you have hit the button below so that you can get notifications every time that I upload a video. Find me on Facebook at Stamp with Barb Rider, and you'll see a lot more videos that I do on the lives, again with all the postings and different things that I do. So I thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, or whenever you're jumping on to find the video here. Okay, bye-bye.